Albanese seems to see a kind of window of opportunity now. On one side, he says the Palestinian Authority has committed to reforms, demilitarization, elections. On the other, the Arab League has demanded Hamas end its rule in Gaza. So from his viewpoint, it's a chance to isolate Hamas. What are the practical effects of such strong language from a country like Australia on the world stage?
You're right, it's strong language. It's an attempt to use both internal and external pressures, trying to create conditions for a different path. Foreign Minister Penny Wong has already been doing diplomatic outreach, informed U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio about the decision. And we know this kind of move isn't necessarily welcomed everywhere in Washington. There's been criticism from figures like Trump, Rubio before about Canada and France doing similar things.
And as you'd probably guess, Israel's reaction was quick and not positive. Their ambassador to Australia, Ami Maimon, criticized it on social media, said it harms Israel's security, hinders hostage talks.
Stepping back, looking at the bigger picture, it really just highlights how deeply divided the international community remains on this issue. What's interesting is that until fairly recently, Albanese had been quite cautious about putting a public timeline on recognition, partly because public opinion in Australia itself was divided over Gaza. But things seemed to shift quite markedly this month. Tens of thousands marched in Sydney calling for humanitarian aid in Gaza as the crisis worsened. Albanese himself admitted that the massive concern over Gaza's devastation, not just from world leaders but from the community, significantly influenced this decision.
And just to add another layer, a former Australian foreign minister, Gareth Evans, even weighed in, called Australia's decision to move ahead absolutely timely.
It really does underscore how domestic pressure and international events can suddenly converge, accelerating these big foreign policy shifts, often faster than anyone expects.